Hi, my little lambs. It's me, Mama Mimi, just coming back to talk to you for a few minutes. Um, Today's a no makeup kind of day, so I'm just not really worried about it because I'm just cleaning the house and getting ready to babysit one of my fiance's employees' kids so that she can work today. Um, Little update with me. I had my shoulder surgery. That's where they went in, and then they went in with a scope there, and then they did one on the back of my shoulder. It's been almost 3 months. I had my surgery January 13th, and it was Friday the 13th at that. So, yeah, but anyway, surgery went really, really well. Um, I'm back at full range of motion. My physical therapist said that of anybody that's come in with the same procedure that I've had, um, I'm much further along than they have seen, which is really great. And so I've been out of school. I haven't been able to go to school since January 12th because that was my last day before surgery. But I get to go back to school next Tuesday on April 4th. So if you're in the Albuquerque area, come see me at Tony and Guy Hairdressing Salon. Be happy to take care of all your hair care needs. Um, so yeah, there's something that's been on my mind that I've been meaning to make a longer video about, but I've just never seemed to manage to have the time to do so. Um, if you look back through my videos, you'll see that I had one on transgender acceptance. And now in 2017, it's even more relevant than ever, especially from family. And, you know, I still have my ups and downs with my family over my transition, but they accept it. They may not approve of it, but they do accept it. But one of my dear friends just the other day had an altercation with somebody in her family. She was in a situation where she was defending them, and next thing you know, they're putting their hands on her, hitting her, pulling her hair, telling her she's an embarrassment to be around, and everything like that. Excuse me, and wanting to know why she had to wear the jacket she was wearing and everything. And she's a wonderful person. She really, really is. And she doesn't deserve that at all. Nor do any of us. And, I sit and I look at the news and I see the reports come across Facebook and all the other social media pages where our sisters and stuff are being killed just for being transgender. And that's something that I worry about on a daily basis. Because you never know how other people are going to react to our situation and everything. And with this whole bathroom bill, I'll get back to that. But, it's 2017. It's time to let people live the way they feel the happiest. We don't run around telling people, oh, well, you can't do this or you can't do that because you're cis male or cis female, or you can't do this or you can't do that because you're a heterosexual male or you're a heterosexual woman or whatever. We don't do that. So what makes them feel like they have the right to do that to us? And I'm going to start taking a bigger stand within the LGBT community, especially when it comes to transgender rights. And I want to get involved more so with the transgender youth. Because there's so much misinformation out there. And I want to at least make an impact on one person's life and show them that, yes, you can live a fruitful life. You can have the things that everybody else says you can't have just because of the fact that you're transgender. I don't get it. And it's time for it to end. I'm done. I'm sick of it. It's time for someone to truly make a stand. Yeah, we have Carmen Carrera, but she is so busy worried about being fucking pretty that it's ridiculous. Granted, the bitch is gorgeous. I give her that. But you know what? Do something that makes an impact on other people's lives and not just promotes yours. And the whole deal she had with the whole RuPaul Drag Race, ooh girl, you got she-male, finding that offensive, blah, 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 blah. Well, she fails to realize, ooh girl, you got she-male is what got her where she is today. Had it not been for the World of Wonder, had it not been for the RuPaul Drag Race show, she wouldn't be where she is today to stand up on her little high horse and tell people what should and shouldn't be. You know what? I love you, Carmen. I do. So if you're watching this and you see this or whatever, don't think that I'm hating on you. I'm not. But it seems like everything I see posted with you is to make you look good in a light, not to make progression for the transgender rights within our community. But enough about that. Back to my friend. She deals with a lot of things. And just being her and living her truth can sometimes be, or sometimes take a toll on her. And she doesn't deserve to have someone, especially a family member, who sits and tells her that she's an embarrassment and everything. It's not right. It's not fair. I've been through that. And I refuse, and I'd be damned if I'm going to let anybody else ever make me feel like I'm less worthy than what I am. You know, I try not to get political, so to say, or so to speak. But you know what? With everything that's going on, all the killings and, you know, the family hatreds and stuff like that, I personally just cannot take it any longer. And I won't continue to deal with it. Not when I see it's personally affecting someone that I know and someone that I love dearly. I'm not going to do it. And neither should you. Because if we sit and watch people do stuff like this to people we love, or even if it's people we don't know, and we don't take a stand, we're just as guilty as the person who did this to them. Life can be such a cruel, cruel animal. A cruel animal. It's hard enough on a day-to-day basis dealing with life itself. And then trying to live your truth. And then having people tell you you're not worthy. You're not good enough. You can't be loved. You can't succeed. It's enough. It's time for the bullshit to end. So where do we start? Where do we start? I know where I'm going to start. I know what I'm going to do. But I'm asking all of you, my little lambs, what are you going to do to help make things better? What are you going to do to help your fellow brothers and sisters? Because nobody should be in this alone. Nobody. But moving on, the next thing I want to talk about is all these states with their whole bathroom bills and stuff, trying to prevent us from just being able to utilize facilities in public. What they are basing these things off of, they're not pictures of transgender people that they're putting up there. They're pictures of, for lack of better words, men in dresses that they see in pictures with scruffy faces and still using raspily male gravelly voices and that just look like they're anything other than someone who is transgender. And I'm not knocking people for, please don't think I am. I'm not knocking anybody who can't per se be passable in public or whatever. But that's what they're basing us off of. But when they look at the reality of stuff, it's not us that are molesting children. It's not us that are raping children. The primarily ones that you see are heterosexual white men. Not transgenders, not transsexuals. You know, and before all this started, we were peeing in public for years. when nobody said anything. And, you know, sometimes I look at some of the videos that I see about this from girls who post videos and everything. Sometimes I feel like some of these girls that are transitioning or have transitioned bring a lot of this attention on us. Not just because they're transgender, not just because they're transsexual, but because when they go out in public, yes, a lot of girls started doing drag, just like I did in 1996. But when you go out in public, you don't always have to look like you're getting ready to step on somebody's stage and prance around for a couple of dollars. Tone down the fucking contouring. Tone down the damn eyebrows. You don't have to draw your lips out of line every fucking day, looking like you done stuck your mouth in some damn Kool-Aid. Come on, girls, get it together. Yes, I wear a lot of makeup when I do wear makeup, but I blend the shit. I make the shit look natural. And if you don't know how to do that, watch YouTube tutorials. Ask somebody else who does. Quit walking down the street looking like a damn drag queen at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I do drag, yes. But my stage makeup is for the stage, not for my day-to-day, not for going to the salon to do hair. We need to come together as a community instead of dividing ourselves up. And one thing I've also seen is bigotry within our community. Just because you are passable doesn't mean you have to beat down those who aren't. Lift them up. If you think there's something that they can improve on, be like, hey, sister, let me talk to you. Let me help you with this. Let me help you with that. Quit being fucking cunny ass bitches. Get the shit together. And that's all I'm going to say about this. But if we can't accept each other, how the fuck do you expect other people to accept us? It's never going to happen. So quit being bitches to those who are less fortunate within their transitions than you are. Be kind enough to say, hey, let me help you style that wig if they have to wear wigs. Or, hey, let me help you with a little makeup. Or let me help you with a little fashion. Or whatever the case may be. You don't have to be a bitch about it. You don't have to be cunty about it. Be a loving, caring sister. Because we're all in this together. Every last one of us. Now, my question to you again is, what are you going to do to make a difference? I love each and every one of my fans. I love each and every one of my little lambs. Whether you're on here, you're on my Facebook, you're on my Instagram, you're on my Snapchat, whichever it may be. You will never hear me say a negative word to anybody just for the sake of being a bitch. I've had to fight too hard to get where I am to try to knock somebody else down. Not everybody has somebody. Not everybody has the acceptance and the caring that some of us have. Take a little time out of your day. Step down off that cross because, trust me, honey, somebody else needs the wood. And try to do something nice for somebody without expecting anything in return. I love you all, but it's time for me to go. Until next time, I love you.